Montreal writing another historic chapter in this rivalry. First ever PWHL game inside the Bell Center, and we are all underway. Back to what's at stake, a big-time hockey game, battling for first in the standings. Right now, Toronto has that, but just a 2-point lead on Montreal, so a 3-point regulation win for the home team would set them up atop the standings. Neutral ice, back and forth, but Kristen O'Neill finds the puck, and she's worked so well for Montreal, coming out strong Thursday, bookending the goals, getting the game winner against Minnesota at Verdun Auditorium.
Well, and a player that takes a fourth-line role with Team Canada. She comes back here to Montreal, and Kristen O'Neill, she's thrust into a lot bigger offensive role.
Peugeot working alongside Maureen Murphy. Down low, Keppel. That's a save by Campbell early on here. Crowd chanting. Oh, that one just getting a piece of the net behind. Montreal looking to come out strong. Head coach Corey Sheffrey saying it's so important in a game against Toronto, especially. They have been shut out twice by this Toronto team, including in the big battle on Bay Street back on February 16th. Campbell plays it. Gabrielle David takes it away, sends it over. LaFleur passes back on it. Daou from the point. Madison Bizzle now. Chase is on. Ali Monroe with a quick touch. It's her 27th birthday today. What a way to celebrate inside the Bell Center. Back in front. Oh, Sarah LaFleur just misses. Madison Bizzle through traffic. It's blocked in front. Turnbull. Expect lots of block shots, but here comes Michaela Grant-Mentis backhand. Saved by Campbell in front, still loose. Back around, Grant-Mentis tries again. Big swarming moment, but Campbell comes through. The Montreal player to watch, brought to you by Wood Creek Distillers. Still in the Toronto zone. Montreal coming out strong. Of course, feeling really good to be in a big game with most of the fans on their side this time. They played in so many of these big games this season. Renata Fast, she scored the lone goal for Toronto Thursday against Boston. They came away with a loss there, but Fast looking quick now from below. They had Victoria Bach with her. Victoria Bach, one of the many Toronto players who scored their first PWHL goals against Montreal. Now Catherine Dubois. She's got the roar of the crowd with her. Maggie Connors plays it over. Sarah Nurse trying to shake off Laura Stacey. Stacey far and away the shots on goal leader, coming this one with 75 on the season. And now a big moment for Kristen O'Neill, backhand, saved by Campbell off the pad. Collected by one of her own, Renata Fast. Flips it up. Marie-Philippe Poulin gets her stick on it. Working with O'Neill down low. That's kept out. Keppel now from the point. Got some room, Campbell. We've got a touch on that one. Stacey Poulin. From the point now, Amanda Boulier keeps it in. Amanda Boulier has wins against Toronto with PWHL Ottawa, along with Michaela Grant-Mentis. Montreal has yet to defeat Toronto in this inaugural season.
Montreal throwing a heavy pressure right now at Toronto, and it's that forecheck. They're turning pucks over, getting them in, and getting on them right away.
Keeping them near the goal line. That one taken away by Jocelyn Larocque. Of course, you do have to keep in mind you got Larocque and Fast on the other side.
We just saw Kristen O'Neill beat Renata Fast to a puck on the forecheck. That doesn't happen very often.
Between both these two teams, the only scorers, players who recorded goals and points Thursday, all Team Canada World Champions. Now cutting through, Hannah Miller. She has had so many big games against Montreal. In fact, she has scored in each of the last 3 meetings. Miller has the puck. He's looking for some space. Now shake it off in front. Spooner catches the post. Now Monroe sets up. What a shot, what a save into the netting.
Well, what a chance for Toronto. And this is a line that was constructed to be heavy on the forecheck. They get in, they create turnovers, they're bigger bodies, and it's Hannah Miller ultimately that starts this. And like you said, Daniela, she has been excellent against Montreal. Natalie Spooner gets herself in nice and low. Spooner is always dangerous when she's in the slot. Of course, Montreal had an opportunity of their own. Kristen O'Neill, we've talked a lot about her speed coming off the bench.
Miller getting the game-winning goal in a 3-0 shutout over Montreal back on March 8th at Mattamy. She also scored on her 28th birthday. Here comes Montreal. Grant Mentis! Oh, catches the post, so the crowd felt that one. They heard the ding in the Bell Center. Kayla Grant Mentis hungry for her first PWHL goal. David feeds it over to Beaulieu in the slot now. Beaulieu in front. Lafleur was there. Toronto gets it out. Sarah Lafleur back at it. Jesse Comfort doing the work for Toronto. The crowd doesn't like that one.
Well, this is a savvy Montreal crowd. I think they knew that was a tripping penalty, and Toronto got away with one.
Well, you can expect a big physical battle. That's what we've seen all regular season between these two, fifth and final meeting with so much on the line. Everyone wants that coveted #1 seed in the playoffs. Of course, you get to choose your opponent for the first round, whether it's the 3rd or 4th seed. And now a chance. Laura Stacey backhand. The rebound sent aside. Caitlin, or rather Sarah Nurse, looking to clear it. Can't quite. Our side, Emma Malte now. And Erin Ambrose. Tries to protect it. Gets back to it behind the Montreal net. Spooner right behind. Really cutting in close. Olivia Knowles. Long shot, bodies in front, blocked. Quick work. Desbiens keeps it clean. We're not a fast. Working with Turnbull. Round to Spooner. Up high. Miller was there. Close in with Desbiens. Turnbull off the far wall. Poulin pulls it off. Beaulieu to get it back to Laura Stacey. Montreal looking to clear it. And they do. Cross-ice pass interrupted, but here comes Kristen O'Neill. She had Stacey. Keppel collects. Takes it around. Another chance in front. What a moment. Campbell gets the puck, but it was loose.
Well, another chance for this top line for Montreal, and once again, it's Kristen O'Neill getting in on the forecheck. And you know, Renata Fast has so much speed. Kristen O'Neill can really challenge her. She's got to get back quickly, and that's just a scrambling puck. They stay on it. It's that tenacious forecheck to win it back. And then Laura Stacey pulling the puck out, walking around. That wraparound, she loves it. You got to watch for her.
Brittany Howard trying to meet the puck down low. Flanagan batting at it in front. Bougeot was right there. Campbell closes that opening. Dalton, far side. Ends it around. Montreal certainly building momentum here. Victoria Bach tries to take it the other way. She's got Brittany Howard with her. Back we go. Maureen Murphy with plenty of ice in front. She's gonna cut, force behind. Looking for Claire Dalton. Dalton.
She's looking for that third player to follow up, and no one was there.
Puck goes loose. There's been so many chances here. Montreal now in front. Oh, Bach with a nifty move, but it's played by Desbiens.
Montreal gets away with that one. You've got teams coming in completely different. Montreal with a really solid game Thursday night. Toronto's trying to get their game back.
On a 2-game skid, they lost the one just before the break, of course, on that epic 11-win streak. Now Connors into the glove of Desbiens. And they were able to get that offensive zone draw. Spooner coming around, looked to feed it. Miller was there too. They'll go again in front. It trickles in, they score! PWHL Toronto, Claire Turnbull.
Well, and Coach Troy Ryan adjusted his lines to see if he could get more offense out of Blair Turnbull. I gotta think this is one Dapian wants back. It just squeaks through her. Turnbull just turns, fires. This one gets through the arm. By the time she recognized it was in behind her, it was too late. She couldn't get to it. Good net front presence out front as well.
Now Larocque will just dump it down. So make that 4 opening goals now for Toronto against Montreal in the season series. It's Turnbull helped by Spooner.
You get into a game like this and you want to silence the crowd if you're Toronto, and that's definitely what you don't want.
But here comes Michaela Grant-Mentis. It's off the post again. Oh, she's having chances, Becky.
She's been all around it. That's 2 posts. She's got to be thinking, what do I have to do?
Montreal sitting with a 4th-ranked power play, of course, feeling pretty good. They put 3 power play goals together, including 2 by Kristen O'Neill on Thursday. Erin Ambrose with 4 assists on the night. Now looking for Montreal's first goal inside the Bell Center. Poulin down low to O'Neill. Back over to Poulin and Ambrose. In front, it's high. Just over. Fast. Trying to find Turnbull. Testing the #1 ranked penalty kill in the league. Back up to Ambrose from the point. Laura Stacey shoots. It's just wide in front. O'Neill. Go for it again. Ambrose. Poulin. And back. Around Stacey. Creating that movement. O'Neill unable to retrieve down low. Still, Montreal on the power play. Stacey again with a shot. That one into the netting. Stacey moving now, looking for a different path. Poulin, far side. Nurse on her. And Sarah Nurse has it, takes it away. Nearly grabbed up by Natalie Spooner. Montreal has allowed a jailbreak goal by Toronto in their previous meeting. That one scored by Emma Maltais. Poulin with a collision there, Spooner, and there will be a penalty.
Well, a couple times Toronto was playing aggressively. Spooner too aggressive on this one. She's going to go to the penalty box, and what an opportunity for Montreal. 33 seconds still remaining in the initial power play. Going to get them a fairly lengthy 5-on-3, and Spooner just steps into the back of Poulin, taking her out. That's your penalty. She's going to sit down for 2 or less.
Here's the thing with Montreal. Coming into the season, they struggled on the power play. Head coach Corey Sharper saying, hey, at least my team knows how to score even strength. Thursday, all 4 of their goals were actually with the player advantage. Laura Stacey's equalizer was 6-on-5. So here, big opportunity, 5-on-3. Home team, Montreal. First goal at the Bell Center. Ambrose, patient to Stacey. Murphy down low, Ambrose again. Poulin shoots, it's just wide once more. Poulin sets up again. O'Neill down low, back to Poulin. Her pass interrupted by Renata Fast. Now Ambrose. Patient. Lane one-timer blocked by Fast. In front, O'Neill to Poulin. Back against Stacey's pass. And it's Emma Maltais, of course, getting into it. The disruptor.
That's a couple really good reads on the penalty kill by Emma Maltais and Renata Fast, 2 veteran players and a lot of experience on the penalty kill, both at the national team level and here. A couple really good reads to take away those seam passes. Renata Fast with the first one. She gets out in the lane, takes that puck off of the side. Takes a little bit of courage to do that. And then Emma Maltais with an active stick. She reads that lane, takes it away, and then gets in, freezes the puck along the boards.
Working alongside Gabrielle David. Down low. Michaela Grant-Mentis also out here. The power play. Madison Bizzle up high. Grant-Mentis finds a lane, shoots. Stopped in front. Now a chance for Turnbull. Toronto shorthanded, dumps it around.
I think the bulk of Toronto's chances on Thursday night against Boston came shorthanded, actually. They were excellent shorthanded, not generating a lot 5-on-5, but they were when they were down a player.
Jessie Comfer nearly taking it away on the blue line, and protection by Renata Fast. Fabian coming all the way out there to play it. Madison Bizzall. Patient. 20 seconds left. Second power play here. It overlapped for Montreal. They had the 5-on-3. Toronto was good with it there. And Alexa Vasco sends it back.
Of course, it was the #1 unit with all the success on Thursday night, and that's the unit you're going to rely on.
Tabin working with Sarah Lafour, trying to create some space and movement. Peugeot, we're back at even strength. Still in the Montreal zone, but here's a chance for Toronto. Spooner, Malte, back again, and Larocque was looking for the redirect. In front, still Toronto's puck. Spooner. He was open to throw it on the net, but Leah Lum in front blocking that one. Mariah Keppel feeds it over to Lafour. That stopped short. Emma Malte has it again. This battle as advertised between these two teams. Monroe gets there first, but Laura Stacey just so quick on it.
And I'm surprised Kristen Campbell didn't come out and set that puck.
Turnbull in front, sharp angle, stopped by Desbiens, still active puck, no whistle there, it's blown. And the tension's bubbling, of course. Already feeling that playoff intensity, these two teams vying for first. First power play for Toronto in this game. Spooner in front. Trying to find Malte down low. And it is cleared. So Toronto and Montreal, though, very close when it comes to their power play efficiencies. Coming into this game, Toronto with 12.1% on the season.
We're not a fast quarterback's power play, and she got some opportunity as well with Team Canada, and not a player that was accustomed to playing power play at the national team level, but her game and her offense have been very good lately.
Montreal, the most penalized team in the league, have certainly had their practice on the penalty kill. They're 4th ranked overall, 81.3%. Now Amanda Boulier, and they have been perfect against Toronto through the 4 games coming into this one. Far side, these two teams know each other so well. 17 Canada players for Toronto, 5 on the Montreal roster in PWHL. Fast among them, looking for space. Connors on the side, Nurse in front, Miller again. Make that Malte rather, of course, on the power play unit.
I love fast patience at the blue line. She's walking the line. She's looking for that shot lane. She can't find it and opts to make that pass, but she opens things up by doing that.
Toronto still with some time here on the power play. Sends it around. Turnbull. Miller. Spooner out to Larocque. Puts it up high. Flanagan. They'll change. And in front, that's blocked. Miller was there. Another chance for Spooner. And it's Catherine Daou who makes a big block.
Allie Flanagan, another player. Troy Ryan had talked about her, and a player that he feels can be very dangerous at the offensive blue line. She walks the line well as well. She got it through the first layer, couldn't get through the second layer, and Montreal gets the block.
Another good penalty kill for Montreal against Toronto in this season series. In front, Stacey up high! In fact, Campbell wasn't exactly sure where the puck went.
Oh, what an opportunity. And again, this is Kristen O'Neill, and she has been great below the goal line, and this is group of players is starting to really get some chemistry. O'Neill gets in on the puck, gets there first, and it's that blind over-the-shoulder backhand pass, and it's right on Stacey's tape.
Well, Stacey right now 8 goals on the season. She's just one behind Poulin, who's the goals leader for Montreal. Stacey coming into this game with 82 shots.
Well, she's been good. Quite often it's Poulin you look to, but she's been excellent as well.
Murphy patient with it. David hoping to get it back now. Madison Bizzall. They'll feed it across and down. Brigitte Lagagnère doing the work.
Rougeau with some good interference below the goal line to open up that pass.
And now a chance. Samantha Kogan feeds it to Howard. It's a little too hot. Back over. Jessie Comfer has Olivia Knowles. They shoot just wide. Jessie Comfer, of course, scoring Her first PWHL goal in front of 19,000 plus fans at Scotiabank, and it was the eventual game winner for Toronto. We're not a fast stop short.
She still gets back to that puck first. It's pretty impressive.
Oh, and Sarah Nurse as well. Here comes Stacey in, and a chance. Campbell covers it up. Wow, Laura Stacey doing everything.
Well, and there's a quick whistle.
And on the whole, Montreal so effective in the face-off circle that time. Toronto coming away with it. Spooner weaving far side, support down low. Ambrose finds Stacey. Players with so much chemistry and history between each other playing with the Canadian national team. Stacey gets to it. Renata fast. Pressure. Stripped there by O'Neill. In the final minute here of the first period. Right now, Toronto with that 1-0 lead. Renata fast. Trying to cut through. She stopped. But Fast and Poulin both go down. Murphy battling for it. Callie Flanagan working with Comfer. Toronto would love a lead heading into the locker room. Chance to extend it potentially. Comfer can't get over the blue line. Montreal, here they come. Claire Dalton, Maureen Murphy, Sarah Peugeot, she scores! Sarah Peugeot does it for Montreal. A big-time goal inside the Bell Center, and she was the first ever for Montreal to score against Toronto.
Well, this is what you want in secondary scoring, and you also want to hear this crowd. Montreal with an opportunity to hear that, and Peugeot comes in. What a toe drag! And finds the back of the net behind Kristen Campbell on the blocker side, but a nice play to allow that puck to get through. It gets to Peugeot, and then that toe drag to get herself to the middle of the ice. Dangerous scoring position, and she finds the back of the net. Just 19 seconds left. Those ones can be backbreaking for a team when you get scored on with that amount of time left.
There's the crowd appreciating what Sarah Peugeot has done. And when I say she's the first ever to score against Toronto, that was exactly 4 months ago at Verdun Auditorium. She got the franchise first goal against Toronto.
Well, you know there's going to be so much attention at the Poulin line that frees things up for someone else. You watch Peugeot come in with good timing too. She gets herself into a space at the right time so that she can make that play, and that's such a smart play. And it's something that's difficult sometimes for players. You want to come into the zone, you want to get to the net quickly.
She was held by Claire Dalton and Maureen Murphy. And by the way, Claire Dalton also nabbed her first PWHL assist in that January 20th game against Toronto.
First period, outshot 17-8. You could really feel the energy from the other side, but it's a 1-1 game. How do you feel about the next 40 minutes?
Yeah, I thought they took it to us and obviously felt the emotion of the crowd, and we let it work against us. I think a great play on the goal for her, and Soupy's been great in net. Great penalty kill, so we're lucky to be in a 1-1 game, so hopefully we're better in the second.
Good luck the next two.
Thank you very much.
Fans are all set for the second period inside the Bell Center. Of course, Montreal keeping them at the edge of their seats just before the end of the first period. And they win that opening face-off here. Start the middle frame.
Well, that's Kristen O'Neill taking that draw once again on this line. Poulin starts on the wing.
They had so many chances in the first period. Laura Stacey, it seemed, is set up in that circle where she likes to shoot in front. That one just skims by. LaRocque able to get it up. Miller working with Turnbull back. That one taken by Ambrose. Setting up Poulin, trying to feed it down to O'Neill. It'll be an icing. She was taking that draw too. That one won by Toronto. Monroe, she scores! She scores!
Well, that puck came in and out so fast that Montreal wasn't sure that it had gone into the net.
On her birthday, no less, Allie Monroe does it for Toronto.
she's been good for this team since they've come back from the international break as well. And again, this is a one face-off. So much offense comes from winning those draws. She just throws this wrister on net. There's so much traffic, you can't see it. It beats her on the glove side. She doesn't even move, just finds that lane. And there's a seeing eye shot, and a player who's been so good, so physical lately. That's a nice shot.
Good goal for Toronto. Of course, you don't really hear much in the crowd inside the Bell Center.
Well, again, when you're the visiting team, you come into a rink like this, is exactly what you want, is to silence that crowd. Montreal is going to try to do everything they can to bring them back into this game.
Allie Monroe's second goal of her PWHL career, and it's a big one here to give Toronto a one-goal lead. Of course, if Toronto wins this game in regulation, they just extend their reign atop the standings. Just lead by 1 point over PWHL Minnesota coming into this game. 2 points ahead of Montreal. Going around Malte, digging off the near wall. Boulier sends it around. Bugeaud, the goal scorer for Montreal, also out on the ice. And the crowd, of course, behind the home team, but Maggie Connors finds the puck. He's working with Nurse tonight. Malte down low.
Malte hoping she had some reinforcements in front of the net.
And Michaela Grant-Mentis tries to weave her way through, but draws a penalty.
She's having a game so far. She put 2 off the post. We've talked about those. Now she comes in, draws a penalty, and gives her team the opportunity to go back to work on the power play. And of course, this is a power play that all year we've been saying they got to be better than they are. They've got the personnel to be so good, and we're starting to see what they can be. And I think for the rest of the league, that's bad news, because if this power play starts to be consistently good, it'll be a real problem for their opponents.
Well, this Montreal power play is brought to you by Royale Tiger Towel. Power through tough messes. The third chance of the day. The player advantage in Laura Stacey. She's been dangerous on the power play, especially coming off of Thursday's performance. Ambrose as well, getting in on all of those goals for Montreal. Kristen O'Neill, patient. Malte on her. Turnbull tries to take it away. Loose puck. Malte gets there first. Now Turnbull. Trying to dump it out, but Poulin so quick to pick it off that stick. Tries to find Stacey.
Corey Chevrier talked about her power play being more dynamic last game, moving, not being so stationary. And so they either need to move the puck to beat that heavy pressure, or they need to start to move their feet so that they're not in pressure to begin with.
Stacey, Poulin, working together. Murphy feeds it out. Stacey settles it back. O'Neill was right there in the slot. Ambrose tries to tuck it around. Now Ambrose comes in, sets up Poulin. It's just wide. O'Neill back out. And a good clear by Sarah Nurse. And we do want to mention that right now it's Sarah Nurse being credited with that second Toronto goal. Allie Monroe given the primary assist on that.
Well, and of course, that was the question too, right? If Nurse tipped that puck, then it's her goal.
Claire Dalton coming in, adding to it. Either way, a big moment for Allie Monroe right now. Power play, Montreal. David into the line with Bizzle. Tabin now in front, that one. David was actually down low on the doorstep. She's back behind. Finds Grant-Mentis, far side. Back up to Bizzle, line. Across to Dalton. Dalton in front, that's kick save. Pushed down enough for Comfer to clear. And another good penalty kill for PWHL Toronto. They came into this game having double the number of penalties against Montreal in their season series. It was 14-7 coming into tonight. And across, Hannah Miller. He sends it off the glass. Turnbull. Now Natalie Spooner keeps it away. Natalie Spooner far and away. The goals leader off the glass. 15 goals in this inaugural PWHL season for Natalie Spooner.
Well, she's having a remarkable season, and coming back after having her baby, she's been unbelievable. And got another good shot there. Just gets herself to the middle of the ice, uses her speed and her size.
15 goals, only one scored against Montreal in their 4 games prior to this one. Poulin looking for some space, pushed to the outside. Anna Miller setting up Laura Stacey. Laura Stacey now, oh, quick poke by Flanagan. Allie Flanagan doing the little things. Stop those chances there.
Well, and that's just it. Nice gap, uses her stick well and breaks up that play.
More than 5 minutes into the second period, and Montreal's only added 1 shot on goal. Looking for the equalizer once more. O'Neill cross ice, that's stopped by Howard, setting up Miller now. Toronto, they'll go for the change.
Well, Toronto's done a much better job defensively. They've been much more aggressive through the neutral zone, in the zone, on the penalty kill.
Sarah Lafleur trying to cut in, create some room. And David, but here comes Grant Mentis. A scramble in front, another chance on net, blocked and saved. My goodness, what a sequence. Far corner. Toronto doing it all. Of course, Renata Fast, a big player in that one. Ambrose from the point. She keeps it in, throws it long. That's blocked by Larocque. Off the boards, Connor, oh, nearly connects with Malte. Desbiens forced to freeze.
Well, I think Malte's only got 1 speed. Desbiens knew she needed to cover that puck pretty quickly. Malte was coming down the ice 100 miles an hour, and Desbiens had to be quick and get that puck under her glove. But Montreal has been all over Toronto, getting opportunities. Toronto, who's been much better defensively up until this last shift. And once again, Michaela Grant-Mentis is just hunting loose pucks, comes around on her backhand. Nobody can quite get their stick on that puck that lays out front. They get a couple good whacks at it. And again, when you're feeling it, you're feeling it. And Grant-Mentis just seems to be in the right place at the right time so far here today. She's got her feet moving. She's been a real threat with the puck.
Just over 6 minutes in, Toronto has added 3 shots on goal in the second period here. Rebecca Leslie now looking for some chances, feeds it up. Olivia Knowles down low, Kogan was there, shoots Alexa Vasco. What a chance, it is wide, Kogan. No one to keep it in on the blue line.
Well, and that's your 4th line, and all you really want from them is to have a good offensive zone shift. Get a scoring chance, it's a real bonus. They got 1 point blank.
Olivia Knowles, she gets bumped off the puck. Maureen Murphy battling for it. Pressure to the outside, and a quick clear.
And you're going to see that from this penalty kill. Laura Stacey and Kristen O'Neill with the speed that they have. Stacey already getting in on that forecheck. 1 against 3. She does a great job in the corner.
Laura Stacey, you can tell she has intention. She wants to score in this game. Has had some opportunities, would love to free Poulin as well from the penalty box with a jailbreak. Now Renata Fast. Toronto on the power play. Sends it over. That one just chipped up high and over. Nurse back up to Fast. On the move to Sarah Nurse. She shoots, blocked in front. She can't keep that puck in. Amanda Boulier doing the work.
And that's a nice block. That one looked like it may have stung just a little bit. Boulier got it on the right arm.
Not a Fast. And with Nurse. This time Callie Flanagan. More than halfway through this Toronto power play. Flanagan over. Chance for Natalie Spooner. Can't get the backhand off. She'll take it around. Can't fire it that way either. Katie Tabin on it.
She created a goal last time by trying to wrap that puck around.
Flanagan. Larocque shoots. It's off the post, I believe. Caught that one. Spooner. She rims it around. Turnbull, the crowd, of course, on Montreal's side. And Desbiens will just settle that one down. 15 seconds left before Marie-Philippe Poulin's back out on the ice for her team. Callie Flanagan over to Comfer, shoots it, saved, turned aside, battle behind, final seconds. It's even strength, 2 scoring chances on that power play. Toronto with the lead, Mariah Keppel. Now Sarah Bougeau for Montreal. Here, quick passes, connecting, finding Poulin, nearly taken away, not quite, set up shot, it's hard, it's wide. Catherine Daou feeds it back. One thing's for sure, Montreal will keep it below the goal line when they need to. Set that offense up. Laura Stacey could not corral that one.
It's a great battle between 2 former teammates in Larocque and Stacey.
Stacey at it again now. Daou, one-timer. That's just behind the net. Larocque picks it up. Stepped in. Montreal setting up here in the Toronto zone. Brittany Howard flips it over. Toronto goes for the change.
Again, that top line has given them fits down low, and they're just looking to chip anything out. They can't break out clean against them. They're on the puck so quickly.
Montreal, definite advantage with the shots on goal, 22-14. They've been outshot by Toronto in 3 of their previous 4 meetings.
The second period's been a little bit better in terms of shots.
Monroe, what a save! And another in front. Monroe goes for it again. That was a wide open net. And talk about a team effort. In front, Malte, another chance. Kick saved by Desbiens. It's loose. Wow. These 2 teams, they have had so many close battles. And right now, a close one inside the Bell Center. Renata Fast sends it up, but Poulin gets there first. O'Neill battles with the rock. Poulin in front, it's saved in close quarters. Campbell able to lock that one down for Toronto. And Renata Fast played off the puck there by O'Neill. Now Stacey and Nurse getting to it. In front, another chance. Blocked. Ambrose Poulin, backhand, catches the body of Larocque.
On once again, like a broken record, the speed of that first line.
Sarah Bougeau plays it back to Graham. Mendes long shot. It's deflected off the glass far side. What a stick there by Campbell. Campbell with 21 saves so far on the day.
Well, in some offensive zone time right now after the pressure that Montreal has been putting Toronto under.
Toronto wins that one. Tried to get the shot off there, Victoria Bach, but Montreal, here they come. Dalton, David, what a takeaway in motion at that. Toronto defending. Knowles working with Rougeau. Loose puck. Victoria Bach has Comfer. That's poked by Bach, and she's on the chase. There, Bolton gets there first. Now Jessie Comfer feeds it over Brittany Howard. She's got that rocket shot, aims to, or opts to rim it there.
Well, she's looking for the rim to change the point of attack, and her defenders went on a change, so nobody was there.
But here's Allie Monroe, already a difference maker in this game. And Sarah Nurse comes in. No open lane, forced back to the outside. One-timer in front, that one nearly tipped in by Connors. Maggie Connors cutting in close. Now Malte, and it's saved by Desbiens. Larocque, the point, setting up for Nurse. She got a little chance there in front. Poulin with control, feeds it, O'Neill. Fast tracking it, Tabin from the point. That's sent below the goal line. Control by Campbell. Nurse flips it up. Creating a chance now, but Stacey stopped short. Fed through the legs there by Connors, and Poulin takes it away. She has Stacey with her. Stacey to Poulin, that's interrupted in front. Nurse. Taven again along the line. What a shot by Beaulieu. Turned aside Michaela Grant-Mentis. One-on-one with Renata Fast. Grant-Mentis still has it. In front. No, it is saved. The crowd ready to get on their feet. What a play by Toronto's Kristen Campbell. Another one long. Beaulieu, so quick to get to it. It's a play by Larocque, and that gets it out of Toronto's zone. Rebecca Leslie with a shot through traffic. Gives Toronto another chance at it. Down low, Vasco. They'd love some extra insurance, Montreal. Certainly been putting on the pressure. Samantha Kogan finds Monroe again. Monroe gets blocked out in front. Along the near wall, Vasco. Trying to rim it around. Catherine Daou plays it out as Claire Dalton. Some fresh players out on the ice for Toronto. Jessie Compher sends it to Knowles. Knowles with a long shot, hard off the glass. Daou. A lot of action below the goal line. Now Montreal carrying it out. Maureen Murphy with space. Brittany Howard, that collision. Murphy still has him. Saved by Campbell. And then a big hit as well.
Well, we know things can get physical with these two teams, and Maureen Murphy is the one that initiates that as she drives the puck into the zone, shows a burst of speed, gets away from Howard. Looks like maybe Howard's going to bump her off the puck. She's strong, keeps her balance, and gets that shot off. Takes a big hit afterwards from Knowles. Murphy gives Knowles' glove a little toss. Knowles' glove comes off. Murphy's got the glove, and she didn't appreciate the hit, so she gives the glove a little throw.
Turnbull wins that one in the defensive zone. Fast to Spooner and Turnbull. Montreal, patient. Stretch pass, was looking for Michaela Grant-Mentis. It reached her.
Pretty sure that would have been offside if she'd been able to pick that puck up. She could see her right away take off. She's looking.
Miller, and in front, that one just catches the outside. And Miller working with Turnbull. We have Bugeaud pressed in the board battle. Turnbull gets there, out. Larocque shoots. Katie Taven to the rescue for Montreal. Not a play. Renata Fast with a good play. Malte up to Nurse. Sarah Nurse shoots. It's high. Sarah Nurse with one goal already in this game. Regain that lead for Toronto in this period. Flanagan. Maggie Connors in the box. Fourth power play here of the day for Montreal. Ambrose to Poulin. Back again. It's just wide. Unstoppable power play on Thursday. Tie things up. Patience, one-timer, turned aside, Campbell. Bugeaud battling the penalty kill here for Toronto.
Bugeaud does a great job in the corner. She kills a bunch of time as she freezes the puck.
We are in the final minute of this period. Stacey up into the netting, and to think what Montreal was able to do to close out the first period.
Well, and again, it was a power play on Thursday, and power play gets a good opportunity here. Ambrose falls down, but it's a quick chip pass, a puck movement that creates this 3-on-2 down low. Pass to the high slot and a shot. Kristen Campbell makes another excellent save.
space. Ambrose. She creates a lane. She scores! Montreal's power play catching fire. Their very first power play goal against Toronto, and it's Erin Ambrose who gets it done.
Well, Erin Ambrose, who has been excellent for this team in the last 2 games. 4 points on Thursday night. She finds this lane, keeps her feet moving till she has the lane, finds the back of that net, and that one goes clean in.
And the reaction, of course, from the bench. It's just something to behold inside the Bell Center. And 1 point as well would keep them atop the standings. Montreal has a chance to leapfrog Minnesota and Toronto with a regulation win. From the point, fast. Desbiens makes the save. Mariah Keppel keeps it on her stick for Montreal. Final seconds of the middle frame. Laura Stacey. They play hard to the end. An exciting game inside the Bell Center. Tied at 2 now. Montreal, Toronto. A tied game as we meet center ice to start the 3rd period inside the Bell Center. Fans on their feet, towels waving. Here we go. Erin Ambrose, who scored that equalizer to close out the 2nd period. Of course, the first touch here in the 3rd. Now O'Neill has it. Looks to get the pass in front. That one pops up high. Poulin poised for that one. Turnbull, that'll draw a penalty. Campbell was on her way out of the net, but Toronto now with a chance on the player advantage.
Toronto's going to get an opportunity to go back to the power play. That stick just gets into her feet and takes her down, but again, it's just keeping her feet moving, and Laura Stacey isn't quite sure that she deserves that one, but nevertheless, she's going to go to the penalty box.
That is Laura Stacey's very first PWHL penalty, by the way. So, Toronto's power play.
And I got to think a player like Laura Stacey draws a lot more penalties than she takes. That's her first one. The speed she's got, she doesn't take a ton of penalties.
Spends a lot of time on the ice. Poulin trying to pull that off the end boards. Malte keeps it in. Round they go fast. Has Nurse with her as well. Looking for some space. Nurse, patient. In front, Connor shoots. Blocked in front. Tabin took that one hard. Fast around. Toronto 0 for 2 on the power play in this game so far. Victoria Bach with some space, keeps it.
Looks like Bach might have had a chance to take that to the net on that quick transition.
Now Hannah Miller setting up. Turnbull far side. They're working around the outside here fast. Need to break through. Fast shoots. It's just wide. Malte looking for a little nifty backhand. This is it over once again fast. Creating some action in front, but Hannah Miller can't quite jump on it. It is a good clear for Montreal.
Well, Fast is trying to find that seam, and Bugeaud did a good job at the top just to take that lane away, force her out.
Less than 30 seconds left until Laura Stacey gets back on the ice here. Toronto power play. Larocque across ice. The quick touch, O'Neill disrupts that. Boulier. Now Hannah Miller, though, keeps it in. Turnbull. So much pressure. Montreal penalty kill solid tonight.
Toronto just holding on to the puck a little too long. They got to move it quicker to break this pressure.
Final seconds. Natalie Spooner with a shot. Turned aside. Laura Stacey. It's 5-on-5, and she gets it. That would have been something.
She had some speed, Laura Stacey, when she came out of the box. She just couldn't handle that puck.
Natalie Spooner, another chance in front. She shoots. Collects the rebound, though. Trying to work it out. Back to it, shot by Flanagan. What a block by Grant Mentis. That's what it takes. Spooner. He catches the leg of Poulin on that one. I think the shots on goal are winding up, and so many blocked. Here comes Marie-Philippe Poulin, and it's just wide. She was stick handling her way through from the point. Catherine Daou. That's turned aside, far corner. Got the crowd alive inside the Bell Center. Largest NHL arena, and there is another penalty. Poulin sends it around, has O'Neill near side. Catch up to it. Gets taken away by Natalie Spooner. Got Nurse with her. Sarah Nurse. Can't get the pass off. Erin Ambrose blocks. Takes it away, rather.
Ambrose with a good block, and then the patience to wait out the forecheck and take that puck behind the net.
So calm. That's to be expected from a player like Ambrose. Larocque fighting for it. Not a fast, catches up. Toronto short-handed, and Montreal just gets some composure here on this power play.
Well, and that was Katie Tabin who was the first in on the forecheck. She's one of your defenders, and so need a little bit of a miscue in terms of who's going first.
Tabin, working it around, drawing the attention. Near corner. Down low, Grant Mentis out on the ice. Tabin up to the line, and Madison Bizzle. She'll play it back to Tabin. Toronto smothering on this penalty kill. Bizzle out to Dalton this time. She stopped short by Fast. Vasco gets there. Now Larocque. Smart play.
That's a great physical play that we saw down the boards by Renata Fast as well to break that play up and give their team the opportunity to get it down the ice once again.
And it's a good penalty kill for Toronto. Olivia Knowles out of the penalty box. Back to 5-on-5, but Sarah Bugeaud chasing down. And that gives a chance. Campbell, what a save!
Well, Sarah Bugeaud, who creates this opportunity, gets it out to Murphy, and she's already got one goal here today, and she's been good. Just defend that off, use her body to help shield the puck, give her the opportunity. It's a backhand pass out front, and Murphy comes in, gets down on one knee so she can get around that puck and get the shot off. Campbell with another save.
Does bring the action back in the Toronto zone. Montreal looking for its first lead of the game. Maureen Murphy. Pressured. Sends it back. Bugeaud got Montreal on the board in the first period. Out there along with Mariah Keppel through traffic. That stop in front. Allie Monroe. Brittany Howard. Cross ice feed. Buck just not quite on it.
You could hear her from here. She was wide open. She wanted that puck.
Monroe to Knowles this time. Olivia Knowles cutting through. Montreal. Solid. Take it out of the slot. LaFour. Now Jessie Comfer trying to stick handle her way clear. Poulin.
Poulin on the back check, and that's one of the areas of the game where she is so good.
Think about Montreal having a bit of a slump just before the World Championship break. Of course, Poulin not in the 3 games prior to Worlds. Now such a big factor in these games. O'Neill, she gets the puck stripped. Sarah Nurse, though, looking for support.
Looked like O'Neill was looking for that toe drag and just couldn't quite bring the puck with her.
Malte, oh, that gets taken. Laura Stacey in front. O'Neill was there too. Turned aside.
Renata Fast jumping up ice, and this is a tough line to get caught up ice against.
Continued action here. Crowd not liking a hit on Stacey. No, not Fast. Up to Sarah Nurse. She can't keep her stick on the puck. Montreal. Callie Flanagan rushing to it. Of course, Wednesday's game at Verdun will be the last regular season home game for Montreal. They close out on the road. It's the opposite for Toronto. Their final 2 games will be at home.
Allie Monroe with another good defensive play to make sure she takes the body on Kristen O'Neill.
Malte, Monroe, they go back and forth. Quick pass out, setting up Sarah Nurse. Shoots! Off the glove of Desbiens. He tried to go for that rebound. It's kept in by Connors. Malte. To get back at it. Toronto opportunistic in this game.
Well, that's just it. They have been, but doesn't this game give you the sense that it's going to be the last team that scores that's going to win? I don't think we're going to see a ton of offense in this last period as they are both trying to defend, make sure they get a point out of this.
Back to that battle on Bay Street took until the third period for Toronto to break through in what was eventually a 3-0 game. Gazal over to Daoud, finds David. Olivia Knowles will take that away.
Corey Chevrier said she wants to get the mentality with her team that they want the regulation win, they want the 3 points, but as you get close to getting that playoff spot for Toronto, again, 1 point clinches a playoff spot for them, so you got to think that that's in the back of their minds as well.
Kogan feeds it out, far side. That's blocked. Sent behind Desbiens, just a little bit out of position there. Fast! Catches the pad, Maureen Murphy. Talk about the high IQ of these players. Toronto. Turnbull. And Spooner down low too.
I think she wanted to hit Spooner driving the net and just couldn't get to her. Montreal did a nice job in front of the net to take that away.
Maureen Murphy with a solid forward pass to force it down in the Toronto end. Fast loses at Poulin now with a chance. She's got Stacy. Stacy shoots, blocked. LaRock took a Stacy shot. So close. Poulin again. Look to the captain, Stacy. Feeds it down. Kristen O'Neill. She's pushed off the puck. And in front, Katie Tabin now with a chance. Blocked by Turnbull. Back out to Montreal. Ambrose lets it fly. Back below. Fast. Gets her stick on it. Sustained pressure by Montreal, looking for their first lead of the game.
Toronto needs a change. Their defenders especially have been on the ice for a while.
Miller in the mix, neutral zone along with Spooner. They go off. O'Neill can't get that shot. Comfer, confident, finds Flanagan. Grant Mentis, a quick stick on it. Not quite cleared. Flanagan has Comfer with her. Tabin, solid for Montreal in this board battle, along with O'Neill. Caught up on Bugeaud there. Comfer.
There's Grant Mentis once again stretching the zone out, looking to get in behind Toronto's defenders.
Flanagan will just throw it towards the net. Ambrose gets around, and Michaela Grant Mentis will go for the shot. It's kicked aside. That rebound, Olivia Knowles.
And they're starting to look for her, Montreal. They know she's up there.
Brittany Howard, front that one. Looking for Nurse. Howard again. Amanda Boulier, confident. He gets hit in the neutral zone, and Olivia Knowles forced to send it around. Howard to Lorianne Rougeau. She gets it up. Malte. She'll drive the net right in front. She wanted to tuck it in. It's get pushed aside, and we're just non-stop action here. Claire Dalton for Montreal. Coming in close. Saved by Campbell. One-timer, Bizal. It's just wide. Daou rushes to it. Turnbull. Listen, Bizal again, though, in the neutral zone. Claire Dalton. Toronto. Turnbull. She gets in close. No chance for the shot. That's stopped by Daou. Another shot towards the net, that time by Spooner. Got an assist in this game so far. Kristen O'Neill. Trying to work it up to Stacey. Stacey has it. She shoots. It's wide. Another chance, O'Neill this time. Peugeot. She got Montreal on the board. Pressured. It's good and clean for Toronto. Natalie Spooner has some space. Comes in. Shoots. Stopped by Davian. What a save. It's still a tied game inside the Bell Center. You can feel the tension. But what a time to get the player advantage. And they'll take it fast to Bach. Bit of a change-up. Another chance. Nurse in front. Malte was there.
Good job on Malte on the recovery as well of that puck.
Fast to Nurse. Back again. And Laura Stacey. She wants it. Nurse. Looking for some space. Fast again. Creating some movement. It's high into the netting. Quiet. Tense crowd. Knows what's at stake. Of course, Poulin in the face-off circle. Coming along at 57% coming into this game. And that's giving her team a chance. Short-handed. Grant Mentis. He'll draw the attention in the far side. Poulin looking to sneak up in the slot. Toronto's power play unit playing defensively here.
What's the last thing you want is to give up a jailbreak goal.
And wouldn't that be something? Of course, their power play units have been humming for Montreal. They are on the penalty kill. Now Turnbull. He's trying to shake off David with a quick stick. Flanagan. Too hot for Spooner. It down. Boulier on her. Now Larocque with some space. Turnbull, quick touch. Flanagan back to Larocque. One-timer in the glove of Davian. Well, an O'Neill face-off win gives a good advantage for the penalty kill here. And then O'Neill rushing up to it. And Montreal short-handed. Gets the puck back in the zone, but it's just O'Neill working alone. The other three staying back along with Stacey. But Renata Fast is going to come in. She passes it up to Connors. It's lost in the skates. Keppel. Final seconds here. And Sarah Peugeot now out of the penalty box. Montreal. Stacey.
Looked like Stacey almost drawing a penalty on that play. The refs ought not to call it.
Toronto. That one. Madison Bizzall doing the work in front. Grant Mentis. That was blocked. Catherine Daou through traffic this time. Grant Mentis doing all she can to get back to it. Well, Jessie Comfort
gets taken down. Looked like she might have had the hat trick and drawn penalties.
Olivia Knowles. She'll play out. The clock is winding down in regulation here. Olivia Knowles battling for it. Catherine Daou comes out. Flips it up. Rougeau, calm, collected. What a rocket by Howard. Releases that one into off the glass wrap. Natalie Spooner. Flip it down, can't get it clear. Tries again. Nurse. She'll dump it down towards Desbiens. Time is winding down here in regulation. Less than 2 minutes left in the second period. Montreal looking to break through. 6 more shots on goal than Toronto. Larocque still in the penalty box. Poulin, patient. Stacey setting up down low. She takes it. Now O'Neill. O'Neill looking for a lane. All types of space to move out on the ice. Poulin has it. Now Ambrose back. Ambrose. Stacey saved by Campbell. Just off the pad, but collected along the point. Back up, another chance right in front. Murphy was right there. Solid work by Toronto's penalty kill. Time is winding down. Final minute of play, and in front, what a stop by Allie Monroe. She's having a game on her birthday. One scoring chance on that back to even strength. Final minute in regulation.
Well, maybe that was the talk they had about the power play, because they tried to hit the bumper a couple times, and Maureen Murphy-Poulin got it to her once. O'Neill tried to get it to her a second time.
Turnbull, she opens scoring here. Now she'll look to close it. She gets pinched out far side. Grant Mentis plays it over to Boulier. Less than 30 seconds left in regulation.
Sarah Bugeaud took the stick out of Renata Fast's hand. There was no call, so she's playing without a stick right now.
Another chance in front, that one long. Gives Montreal another go at it. Final seconds. Boulier, she's got Keppel high in the glove. A flash of leather. Campbell stays good.
Well, and that's a save you need, and a glove save that you need, because again, Renata Fast is playing that shift without a stick in her hand, so she's taking body position, but there's nothing she can do on loose pucks. Montreal with a good chance in looking to hit that bumper position. They hit it once, weren't quite able to hit it the second time, trying to open that up. And then just some of those outside shots. Again, that was a whistle that they really needed.
Montreal able to score late in both of the periods leading into this one now. 7.5 left. Toronto able to keep it from that face-off. Seconds in front. Poulin had it. But that'll do it. We are all tied at 2 and heading into overtime. Here we go in front of 21,000 plus fans. They are all on Montreal's side. Toronto gets the puck first, 3-on-3 overtime. Ambrose, Poulin, they have had 13 games going into overtime this season. Sarah Nurse, she scores! Toronto takes all, undefeated against PWHL Montreal in this historic first season 3-2 win in overtime.
And once again, there's Emma Malte along the board. She wins that battle, wins it back, and gets across Renata Fast over to Nurse. Sarah Nurse fires that puck on goal. On the top shelf, a little kick of the feet as Emma Malte gets in, gets body position, and then that one goes upstairs. And we've seen Sarah Nurse with that shot, and it reminds me of last year's World Championships when they beat Sweden in the quarterfinals in overtime. She's got that ability.